Cover letters, one of the few things that are more despised than job interviews and resumes. While you can reuse a resume for different applications, cover letters need to be customized every single time. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to structure them in a way that will make customization a breeze and at the same time help you stand out as a candidate. The trick is to write your cover letter with one eye on the job description, because everything you need is listed over there. At the end of this video, I promise you won't fear the cover letter anymore. Now, just like resumes, recruiters will only spend a few seconds scanning a cover letter. The recruiters are scanning for keywords, and if something catches their eye during their initial scan, only then will they continue and read the entire cover letter in depth. So let's go over some ground rules. Keep it under one page, ideally half a page to 3/4 of a page long. Just as much as you hate writing a long cover letter, recruiters are not looking to read an essay. You want to keep cover letters clean and easy to read. At all costs, avoid fancy templates. Remember that your cover letter will probably go through an ATS as well. That's applicant tracking system. That is an AI algorithm that will screen your cover letter. Fancy templates don't work well with those ATS screeners, so just keep it simple, readable, and boring. To help the recruiter, bold specific keywords that touch upon your qualification. Literally, highlight your strong points. Just be careful not to overdo it and bold everything. Less is more, otherwise it just defeats the purpose of guiding the reader. By the way, if you feel like you've gotten value from this video, please consider liking and subscribing. We're constantly pushing out new content to help you with your job search. And head over to tryvoomer.com, where you can practice on questions for thousands of different companies, and you'll get AI-powered feedback on your answers, so you can quickly improve and land that dream job. Now, before you get started, a little prep work goes a long way. I mentioned this earlier, but the trick to the cover letter really is writing it to the job listing. The key is matching the skills and qualification requirements with your career experience. Pick out your strongest examples that match these requirements. Here's a pro tip: try to pick out the top priority requirements for the job. They're usually listed first in the job description. If you want to go the extra mile, you can also review their website and speak to the company's values and principles. Now for the actual structure of the cover letter. Follow this tried and true format. 4 paragraphs, short and sweet. Paragraph 1, briefly describe your current journey, why the company and the role attracted you. Here is where you bring up your research on the company, its values, its mission, its current initiatives, and so on. Be genuine and try to point out one specific example to show you actually did research on it. Generic statements like the company is one of the best in the industry just won't cut it. Instead, try tying in a specific example of why you think the company is one of the best in the industry. Talk about your current career path and how the job is a logical next step. Be sure to emphasize how you've been growing and developing your skills in a way that makes this the perfect next step for you. In the second paragraph, jump to a specific requirement of the role where your past experience and achievements make you the perfect candidate. Remember, this should be the highest priority requirement for the role. For example, a role in sales would prioritize performance, so being able to meet and exceed goals. Stick to the STAR method to help organize and keep your answer short. STAR stands for situation, task, action, and result. Remember to use numbers as much as you can. Instead of saying, I always exceed my sales goals, you can say, I consistently exceed my sales goals by more than 25% every month, or whatever the percentage is. Check out this video that goes over the STAR method in case you're unfamiliar with it. It really is a game changer. For your third paragraph, this should be the second highest priority requirement for the role. It should be structured in the same way as the previous paragraph we just discussed. If you are unsure about the next highest priority requirement, you can just pick one where you have a strong example of success and mastery over. In some cases, it might be better to pick a requirement that is not a high priority, but where you have an extremely compelling example that you can point to and talk to. For paragraph 4, this last one should wrap up the cover letter. It's simple and with a direct call to action. Showcase your enthusiasm for the role and the impact that you hope to make given the opportunity. Something like, I'd love to hop on a call and learn more about this role and share the ideas that I have for how I can help move your organization forward. Try and give them a specific example to really pique their interest. When it comes to cover letters, don't be generic. They're one of the ways that recruiters and hiring managers get to know you before they've actually met you face to face. Show them that you've taken the time to understand what's required of the role and be as specific as possible with your examples. Remember to use the job listing as a guide. It's okay to repeat the keywords mentioned in the description. That's what the recruiters want, and that's what they're looking for. And remember not to just copy and paste stuff from your resume. Really take this opportunity to add color to your strongest achievements and work experience that demonstrates your ability to excel at this job. With a strong cover letter, you'll definitely be called up for an interview. And when that comes around, make sure to check out tryvoomer.com, where you can practice on questions for thousands of different companies and get AI-powered feedback on your answers, so you can quickly improve and land that dream job. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. I usually get back to them within one day. day. And as always, good luck with your job search.
Check out the rest of our channel for more interview tips, including things such as improving your camera and audio setup.